5 minutes. Okay. So the Expos are 10-3, and the Crabs are 3-1. And then let's see, where are you guys from? They're from California.
Fresno.
But they're
Yes,
the California.
They are from California.
but they're the California Expos.
Expos of Nevada.
California Expos of Oregon.
That's right.
Asterisk.
The California Expos of Oregon. That's
I was hoping the Crabs would play an away game in Oregon because I always enjoy going up to like
Medford was great. I always loved going to Medford. Yeah.
Well, the game I enjoyed was the one where they went to Klamath Falls because that's where I was.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to that one. Oh, really? Nice.
It's
Yeah.
always nice to go back there. But that field was weird. Nutter was complaining about how like there were a bunch of like bumps and divots in it, and the
Yeah.
ball was bouncing all over.
Yeah, I heard it was really rough.
Yeah.
Those are the ugliest Crabs uniforms ever. What are they thinking?
so ugly.
Oh, I'm on hope.
I mean, they look. What is that supposed to be?
1, 2, 3. This is Benjamin Schaefer. Testing.
180.
180. 180 seconds.
La 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 la. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I was watching that movie Bugsy. Have you ever seen it? Warren Beatty. He plays the mobster Bugsy. Yeah. He does these movies doing these exercises when he gets nervous. He does this.
What movie?
Bugsy. 30.
Oh, Bugsy, yeah.
I love monster movies, so.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block, on the radio and on the World Wide Web. Crabs Baseball is on the air. Good evening. This is Benjamin Schaefer, and I'll be bringing you all the action tonight as the Crabs take on the California Expos up from Fresno on a beautiful, big, fluffy white cloud evening here at the Arcata Ballpark. It's going to be a great night for baseball. The band is here. The seats are filling up. There's a barbecue out in right field. There's a bunch of kids playing out in left field. And summer is back here in Arcata. It is great. Crabs come into the game 3-1, having frankly been outplayed on a rainy Wednesday night by their local rivals, the B-52s, in the first meeting ever between those two teams. And the California Expos come in with a record of 10-3, so they've been off to a good start, and they'll be an excellent challenge test for the young Crabs. Let me start by giving you the lineups for both teams. For the Expos, visiting from Fresno, I think I said, the center fielder, Michael Warkentin, will lead off. Third baseman, Eddie Pena, bats second. Shortstop, Logan Poisal, bats third. And Cotton Worthington, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Andrew Renteria at second base, bats fifth. Eric Charles in left field, bats sixth. Conley Biglione will be the DH and bats seventh. Alec Emerzian in right field, bats eighth. And Yodai Nakamura, the catcher, will bat ninth. On the mound for the California Expos will be Carson Schellenberg. For our Crabs, it'll be Patrick Chung to lead it off at second base. R.J. Hasse will catch and bat second. Jeremiah Burks in center field bats third. And Ryan Myers will be the cleanup hitter at first base. Devin Lehman at third base bats fifth. Kyle Blakeman in right field bats sixth. Wyatt Tucker will be the DH and bats seventh. Chase Fernland in left field bats eighth. And Jack Crowell will be at shortstop tonight and bat ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, it'll be Andrew Najib Brush, who got the win, I believe, on the opening night of the opening night of the season last Friday. So he's 1-0 on the season. I don't know the record of his opponent. We're about ready to play. The umpires are now out on the field. The field crew is leaving the field, so another few minutes before we're ready to go. Let's go back and thank some of our sponsors and come back for some very exciting Crabs baseball. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. This is me. Well, no, maybe more like 2 because it's going to be a couple minutes before they get back on the field. And I don't have anyone to banter with, so, it's hard for me to. That's all right. Like I said, I think we should try to work something out, though. It'd be cool. Do we know the manager's name? No. We didn't put it on here. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. Thanks. Oh, Jamie Cederquist. That's right. His brother played for the Crabs, I think, or his cousin or something. All right, welcome back. We're about ready to get started. The umpires are meeting with the managers at home plate. The Crabs have a familial relation with the California Expos. Jamie Cederquist, who is the general manager or head coach of the Expos, I believe his brother, I'm not sure what their relationship is. I believe it's his brother, Clay Cederquist, played for the Crabs several years ago and was a very valued member of the team. So there's that. And it's a beautiful night at the ballpark. Big, fluffy, white clouds ringing the stadium. And we're about ready to go. I'm flying solo tonight. I'll be bringing you all the action all by my lonesome here. We're going to miss Hoke, but he'll be back tomorrow and Sunday to bring you the second two games. He's testifying before Congress tonight, so is unable to be here.
Today the Crabs welcome the California Expos.
Let me set the Crabs for you defensively. As we noted, it'll be Anthony Najee Brush on the mound for his second start of the season. R.J. Hasse will be the catcher. Ryan Myers at first. Patrick Chung at second. Devin Lehman at third base and Jack Crowell at short. In the outfield, from left to right, it'll be Chase Fernlin, Jeremiah Burks, and Kyle Blakeman.
Playing shortstop, number 1, Logan Poisal.
They're introducing the players now from both teams. Let me thank a few of our sponsors while they're doing that. Thanks, for example, to Humboldt Mortgage. Humboldt Mortgage has been committed to helping home borrowers find quality financing for over 50 years. If you're buying a home, business, or land, Humboldt Mortgage will get it done. Call Bob Lawton at Humboldt Mortgage. Slice of Humboldt Pie, where you want chicken pot pie made from scratch or a decadent slice of chocolate silk pie. Slice of Humboldt Pie will satisfy any craving. They're open every day. Crabs fans and players get 10% off on Mondays just by wearing your Crabs gear. That's Slice of Humboldt Pie, and it's located just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street at Bittersweet. And also thanks to Big Blue Cafe. Join them at Arcata's favorite cafe on the Arcata Plaza at 846 G Street, serving breakfast all day and lunch from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Everything is fresh and everything is delicious. Try them once and you'll come back again and again. That's the Big Blue Cafe on the Arcata Plaza. The Expos are in their very cool white and bright red, white uniforms with bright red sleeves and red writing with the red and white caps. Very, very cool look. And Crabs are in some kind of weird black and white camouflage tops that I'm sorry, I just simply don't approve of. And then their white pants with red sleeves. And they're introducing the Crabs now. And so we're getting ready to go. The wind is blowing, not really blowing at all at the moment. The flag in center field is completely limp. But it is just a gorgeous night. And if you're thinking of coming out to see baseball this weekend, you might want to choose tonight because I believe the forecast for the rest of the weekend is going to be rain, at least tomorrow, and I don't know about Sunday. So plenty of time to come on out and join us at the ballpark for a beautiful Friday evening of local baseball. And, you know, the Crabs season, it always happens. People always say to me, oh, when is the Crabs over? Usually they say this when the Crabs are over. And they always say, oh, I should have come out to a game. I kept meaning to and I never did. So don't let that be you. Come on out to the ball game tonight and enjoy some baseball with us. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back with Crabs Baseball. This is 1480 KGOE.
Playing shortstop for the Crabs, number 2, Jack Crowell. And due later at the mound, pitching for the Humboldt Crabs today, number 24, Andrew Najee Brush.
Out in the bullpen.
Fans, please rise if able and remove your hats for today's national anthem. And taking care of the national anthem for us tonight, the famous Crabgrass Band.
Please don't be afraid to sing along. Help us out.
I'm not afraid. I'm ashamed. All right. As you can hear, they're singing the national anthem. All right, we are ready to play ball. First of a 3-game series between your
Throwing out today's
Humboldt
center
Crabs
fielder
and the
first
California
pitch
Expos.
is Elias Greenway.
Elias Greenway, who looks to be about 4 years old, is out to throw out the first pitch. It's a high five from Andrew Najib Brush, who comes into the game. His first his second start of the season, as I noted, his first start, he pitched 5 innings. Let's see. He gave up 6 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4,
Young arm of Elias Greenway.
and I think gave up 4 earned runs
Today's umpires
in a win.
will be Daniel Osborne at first base, Michael Cowan at
And
third
he will be
base,
pitching to
and home plate Justin Islas.
R.J. Hasse. Do we have the umpires? Umpires tonight. Home plate, Justin Islas. Daniel Osborne is at first, and Michael Cowan is at third. Crabs on Wednesday night. That was a big ball game between the Crabs and the Humboldt B-52s. First time that those teams have ever met, and crosstown rivals. And the Crabs were just shut down by Ruben Rios. I mean, that's really the story. I mean, Ruben Rios, who is a former member of the Crabs, was pitching for the B-52s. He just pitched masterfully on Wednesday night. He kept the Crabs off balance all night with a mixture of change-ups and breaking pitches, and occasionally mixing it in with a fairly average fastball. But he was brilliant. He didn't get the Crabs anything, and I think the one run they got was essentially due to an error. So that was all that the B-52s needed. They got 2 runs in the first inning, and that was essentially the game. The Crabs were really never in the game. So a humbling experience for the Crabs on Wednesday night, and tonight hoping to get back on the winning track against the California Expos. The Expos, as I said, are coming in at 10-3, so pretty good record. I don't know what kind of teams they've been playing, though. And some years the Expos come here, they're really good, and some years not so much, as with all the teams that come in here. And we'll just see how it plays out over the weekend. So we're ready to go.
Starting things off for the California Expos,
Michael Workington to lead it off
center fielder Michael Workington.
for the Expos, batting left-handed against the right-hander Najib Brush. Brush winds and deals a fastball line right back at him. 1 away. Was not hit all that hard. Sounded like he broke the bat. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Eddie Pena, third baseman.
Next up, third base.
I do not have statistics, I don't think, do I, on the Expos? I don't have we don't have statistics on the Expos? No. Okay. And the first pitch to Pena is a fastball way high and outside all the way to the backstop. 1-0 is the count. And the pitch. Ooh, fastball misses inside. It's 2-0. Now the wind beginning to pick up a little bit, and the flag beginning to wave lazily out in center field. Two-zero pitch. Fastball is fouled out of play. So the count's 2-1, 1 out, nobody on, top of the first inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up with the fastball. And the count goes even. Rush sets. Rocks and comes home 2-2. That fastball misses down and away, and the count goes full. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 1 away. 2 away. Here's Logan Poisol, the shortstop.
Taking game with right field barbecue, Humboldt Beer Distributors here at the Arcata Ballpark. Next up, shortstop, number 1, Logan Poisol.
Poisol, right-handed hitter, wears number 1, which is a great number for a shortstop. It being fastball right down the heart of the plate. Ozzie Smith's number, my very favorite all-time player, next to Buster Posey. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball misses high. Rush winds, and the 1-2 breaking pitch misses way outside, so now the count's even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, check swing. Did he go around? No, the pitch was high. That was a good pitch. A high fastball. Poisol wanted to go for it. Held up. So now the count goes full. The 3-2. Oh, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch. That'll end the inning. Expos go in order. After half an inning of play, Expos nothing, Crabs coming up. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. That was nice. I guess I can't play my other game tonight.
I have to say my all-time favorite player is Ichiro.
Oh, yeah? That's a good choice.
I like guys that can just get tons of base hits.
Rose. Ichiro. Boggs. I have a lot of favorites, but I always loved watching Ozzy. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the first inning. It'll be Chung, Hesse, and Burks for the Crabs to set the Expos defensively for you. On the mound, it's Carson Schellenberg. Yodai Nakamura is the catcher. Colton Worthington at first base. Andrew Renteria at second. Eddie Pena at third, and Logan Poisol at short. Eric Charles in left, Michael Warkentin in center, and Alec Emerzian is in right field. Patrick Chung comes in batting. .368. He leads the club. He's tied for the lead with Myers with 8 RBIs. And he also leads in hits with 7. I believe he has a home run, and he has a home run, yeah. He's done a great job out at second base. Batting left-handed, here's the pitch. It's fastball down low, 1-0. Carson Schellenberg on the mound for the California Expos, who are really from Fresno, I believe. I mean, they're from California, but specifically from Fresno. Next pitch misses inside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. in there just above the belt for a called strike, 2-1. It's a little high up. Two and one to count. And the next pitch is tap foul. Two and two to count. California Expos, claiming to represent out of California. That's a lot of that's bold. Real bold. California. 2-2 pitch is tap foul at the plate. So the count remains 2-2. And the pitch. Breaking pitch misses outside, and the count goes full. And a 3-2 pitch. Inside. Chung's aboard. Leadoff walk. Here's R.J. Hasse. Hasse comes in he has 4 hits in 16 at-bats. Here's the pitch, and he hits one high in the air to right field, playable. Right fielder at Merzian near the line has it for out number 1. So Hasse swinging at the first pitch pops out to right field, and here's Jeremiah Burks. Burks has 4 hits and 16 at-bats, including 3 doubles and a home run. So when Burks hits them, they stay hit. He's got Chung over at first with 1 away. No score in the bottom of the first. And now throw over there, and Chung dives back. Here's the pitch, breaking pitch, misses high. A ball and no strikes to Burks. And the pitch. Fastball misses low. 2-0. So except for the pitch to Hasse that he flied out on, Schellenberger has not thrown a strike yet. 2-0 the count. Runner goes. Pitch is taken. The throw down to second is way offline, and Chung has it stolen. Meanwhile, the count's 3-0. And that is Chung's first and the third for the Crabs this season. So meanwhile, it's 3-0 to Burks. And there's ball 4. So Schellenberger walks 2 hitters here around the pop-out. And that'll bring Ryan Myers to the bat. Myers has 5 hits in 17 at-bats, including 2 home runs. And that's why he's batting cleanup.
Next up, first baseman number 20, Ryan Myers.
So he's got runners on first and second with 1 out. Crabs looking to take an early lead here against the Expos. Schellenberger sets and deals outside. And so he is having some trouble throwing strikes. A 1-0 the count. Chung at second. Burks at first. A look out at second, and he deals. And there's a ground ball to short. Should be two. They're going to go to third for the force. And they get the force at third instead of the double play. May not have had time for the double play. I don't know. At any rate, Chung is out 6-5. Burks goes to second. And Myers aboard on the fielder's choice.
Next up, third baseman, number 14, Devin Lehman.
I mean, you might argue that he should have gone for the double play since that would have ended the inning. And the runner to third would have been irrelevant. Although it's not clearly would have been able to turn the double play. So, at any rate, here's Lehman. And he hits a ground ball foul over towards the Expos dugout. Two outs, first and second. No score, bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses high, 1-1. Schellenberger shakes off the sign. Now he's ready. And comes home 1-1 with a fastball that misses away. So still not able to consistently throw strikes. 2-1 the count. That one's fouled up against the screen, and the count's even. Two and two. Here's the pitch. Lined at third base. It's off his glove. Here comes Burks to score. Here comes the throw home. It's not going to be in time. The Crabs lead a 1-0 on an error by third baseman Eddie Pena. The ball was not hit hard. It was a soft liner right at him. And it just tipped out of his glove and dribbled over towards shortstop. Burks running up with the pitch. Came around to score. Myers to second. And now with first and second and a run across, here's Blakeman. Blakeman comes in with 6 hits in 19 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. So the Crabs played an unearned run to take a lead here in the bottom of the first inning, and they are looking for more with 2 outs and the count 0-1 to Blakeman with runners at second and first. There's a high pop fly, shallow right field. First baseman going out, right fielder coming in, and it's the first baseman, Worthington, to put it away for out number 3. But the Crabs get a run. There were no hits. There was an error and 2 left, and at the end of 1 inning of play, it's 1-0 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. They should have gone for the double play. Yep. Cost him a run. I love this. This is my favorite crab. One of my favorite crab rants. Godzilla. I looked for the original and I can't find it anywhere. Do you know who originally performs this? All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to the Arcata Scoop. Try their homemade organic super premium ice creams and sorbets. Find their daily flavors posted on their Facebook page. Try them today at 1068 I Street in Arcata. They're open noon to 10:30, except Tuesdays. Bottom of the first, Crabs leading 1-0.
Leading off for the California Expos.
Worthington, Renteria, and Charles to bat
Number 11, Colton Worthington.
for the Expos. Colton Worthington, the first baseman, batting right-handed against Anthony Najee Brush. And the windup and the delivery is a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. The 0-1, ooh, took something off and had him way out in front. And it's 0-2 now to Worthington. The 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line, drifting in foul territory towards the bullpen. A long run. It's going to drift out of play into the picnic area. So the count is still 0-2. And the pitch. Fastball rides high. Count now 1-2.
And then also, the barbecue master wants a shout out again.
The barbecue master,
Katie.
Katie. Okay.
Thank you, Madison.
1-2 the count. And the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Third strikeout for Najee Brush. That's 3 in a row. With one away in the second, here's Andrew Renteria.
Number 6,
Renteria.
Andrew Renteria.
If it's plain, it's mine.
Okay.
Renteria, right-handed hitter. Najee Brush winds and delivers a ground ball past third base and into right field. That is going to be an error on Lehman. Just tipped off his glove. It was a high hopper. Now, to be fair to both third basemen who have both committed an error tonight, the third base at this time of day is a very difficult position to field because the setting sun is essentially right in your eyes. And I don't know if that played a role there. It looked like it may have. At any rate, it tips off his glove and goes into left field, and that puts a runner at first with one away. Here's Charles. Eric Charles, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. Oh, and 1 the count. You can see Lehman over there trying to shield his eyes with his glove. Toss to first and runner's back.
I think so.
Right? Kate, she said Kate the barbecue master.
I think so.
Toss over to first. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch, fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. Well, so far Najee Brush has had excellent location with his pitches, mostly fastballs, and he has been pinning the corner here in the first couple of innings. He's ahead 0-2 now to Charles with Biglione on deck. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strikeout number 4. Just overpowering fastball right through the zone.
Next up,
Conley Biglione will be the hitter.
number 3, Conley Biglione.
Biglione is the DH. And the pitch. Fastball rides high. Renteria over at first, 2 outs. 1-0 Crabs. We're in the top of the second inning. The 1-0. Misses down and away, 2-0. And the pitch. Misses high and away. 3-0. So no sooner did I mention that he's been right in there with his fastball. Does he go 3-0 on a hitter? Here's a 3-0. Ball 4 low. So he walks Biglione on 4 pitches after striking out Charles.
Number 12, Alec Emergian.
And here's Alec Emergian, the right fielder, with runners on first and second, 2 outs. And now a base hit will probably tie the game for the Expos. Najee Brush sets, and there's a slider. Did he go around? No. This is the first base umpire. One and 0. The 1-0 in there for a called strike at the knees. 1-1. A ball and a strike to count. Now he steps off and gestures towards second. No throw. One. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to count. From the set, the 1-2. Right down the middle for a called strike 3. He ends up striking out the side. No runs, no hits. There was an error and 2 left, and at the end of an inning and a half, it's 1-0 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Hey, a shout out to Harper Ford, who's donating $50 for every Crabs home Go Crabs, go.
10.
And we want to welcome Crescent City Little League A's that are here at the Arcade Ballpark. The team above home plate. I want to welcome them.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the bottom of the second inning. Crabs leading 1-0.
Yeah. Thanks. One go. That's awesome.
Tucker, Fernlin, and Crowell for the Crabs against Carson Schellenberg.
Leading off for the Humboldt Crabs, designated hitter, number 18, Wyatt Tucker.
And the first pitch to Wyatt Tucker is a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. Tucker has 5 hits in 10 at-bats. And next pitch is high. 1-1 the count. This is high, 2-1. Uh, 2-1, misses down low. 3-1 the count. Schellenberg walked 2 batters in the first inning, and a 3-0 is fouled up against the screen. Full count. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. And the pitch. High hopper foul towards the Crabs dugout. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Ooh, fastball misses just low. Ball 4. Tucker's aboard. Third walk issued by Schellenberger. Here's Chase Fernlin. Fernlin has 2 hits in 16 at-bats. 4 RBIs. Runner at first, nobody out.
Left fielder, number 3, Chase Fernlin.
Schellenberger rocks and deals low and away, so he really has been struggling to throw strikes. But 1-0 the count to Fernlin. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled up against the screen. One and one the count. And the pitch. Pitch is high, but he fouls it out of play. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Chopper down to second. A couple of high hops. They're not going to have a play at second. He goes to first instead. Renteria thought about going for the double play, but the ball was hit hard on the ground and took several high hops. So there was no chance to get Tucker, who was hustling past. Instead, Fernland's out 4-3. And on the play, Tucker goes to second. So with one away, here's Jack Crowell. Shortstop, Crowell has 4 hits in 16 at-bats. 3 hits in 16 at-bats. Here's the pitch. He takes low, 1-0. He's got Tucker out at second with 1 out. And the next pitch misses high and away. 2-0.
Back to the Crabs, number 12, shortstop, Jack Crowell.
Fastball catches the outside corner. 2-1 now to Crowell. Schellenberg sets, and here's the pitch. Line into right field. That is going to be caught by the right fielder. Tucker will hold it second, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Patrick Chung. Walked in his first appearance, then stole a base. Ended up being forced at third.
Next up, second baseman, number 4, Patrick Chung.
And a pitch to Chung is a fastball in there at the belt for a called strike. Tucker still out at second, 2 away now. Crabs leading 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. First of 3 with the California Expos. Here's the 0-1. Lined on 1 hop at second base. Should end the inning and does. Nice play by Andrew Renteria on a ball that was kind of hit right at his feet. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Crabs. There was a runner left. And at the end of 2, the Crabs are up 1-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Harper Motors. Harper Motors has been serving the North Coast for more than 100 years. Check out all the latest models, new and used, like the new F-150 truck and the 2017 C-Max Energy Compact Car. Look for the carousel 2 miles north of Eureka or visit them online at harpermotors.com. Harper Motors donates $50 to District 26 Little League for every home run the Crabs hit this season. Go Crabs, go, says Harper Motors. Thanks also to the California Credit Union, the California State and Federal Employees Credit Union. They're all local, all Humboldt, all the time. They offer free checking with no balance or transaction requirements, and they have low rates on loans to help you with all your banking needs. Call 800-440-8662 or visit csfecu20.com. Join today for free and start enjoying the many benefits of credit union membership. We have a no. So it'll be the catcher Nakamura to lead it off for the Expos in the top of the third inning. And here's the pitch. High hopper down to third. Lemon in on it and throws him out for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Is it Lemon or Lehman? Don't think I've been consistent on this. The last name of the third baseman? Does anybody know? Is it pronounced Lemon or Lehman? I'm going to go with Lehman. I believe that's correct.
Next up to the Expos, center fielder number 10.
Well, he made a nice play. However you pronounce his last name, he made a good play there on Nakamura for out number 1. Now we're back to the top of the order. Here's Warkentin, lined back to the pitcher on the first pitch of the game, and he takes a fastball outside, 1-0. And the 1-0 misses inside and low, 2-0. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Expos. A run, no hits, 1 error for the Crabs. A really gorgeous night in Arcata. A little bit chilly. Beautiful nonetheless. And the next pitch is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low. 3-1. The 3-1. Grounder in the hole on the right side. Backhanded by Myers. He tosses to Najee Brush covering first, and there's 2 away. That will bring Eddie Pena to the bat. Pena, a strikeout victim in his first at bat. Najee Brush has 5 strikeouts on the game. Here's the pitch. High and away. And the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed, blew that one right past him. 1-1. The Expos have had a lot of trouble catching up with Najee Brush's fastballs. 1-1 is the count. And here's the pitch. Ooh, again with a fastball. Again, he blew it right past him. It's 1-2. That one had a lot of movement, too, breaking in towards the hitter. The 1-2. Oh, called strike 3 on the outside corner. Pena knew it. That'll be it for the Pena and the Expos here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. And at the end of 2.5, it's 1-0 in favor of the Crabs. This is overpowering Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Whew. That kid just walked away, the last kid. It's like never mind. I'm going to put these mayonnaises in the fridge so that we have them. Thanks to Ultimate Yogurt. Try more than 10 ever-changing yogurt flavors with a ton of toppings that will make your head spin. Ultimate Yogurt is locally owned and is a great place to bring your crabby kitties. They can make up their own cups exactly how they like them. Ultimate Yogurt has 2 locations, one in Arcata and one in Eureka. Check them out. Go Crabs, go. Bottom of the third, it'll be Hasse, Burks, and Myers for the Crabs, leading 1-0. And here's the first pitch, and Hasse, a beautiful bunt foul out in front of home plate. Deadened it a little too much, and it kind of rolled back towards foul territory there. R.J. Hasse fly to right in his first at-bat.
Well, if the line is too long for your liking at a concession stand, stop by the annex near the media booth or visit our buddy Noah next to the Crabs dugout.
So, 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Taps it down to short on a few hops, and it goes right through his legs and into left field for, that'll be an error on Poisal. That was a slow hopper, and it just got under his glove and into left field. Second error of the game for the Expos. Left side of their infield looking kind of porous all of a sudden out there. And with a runner at first and nobody out, here's Burks. Jeremiah Burks walked and scored the only run of the game back in the first inning. Hasse over at first, takes his lead. Schellenberg sets and deals a fastball, I guess, low. One another count. Here's the pitch, and he takes a breaking pitch on the outside corner. That was a beauty for a called strike. It's 1-1. Throw to first and runner's back. One and one the count. And the pitch. Fastball rides high. 2-1. Runner goes. The 2-1 is taken outside, and he had a huge jump. There won't even be a throw to second. So a stolen base for Hasse. I believe that's his first. That's his second, as a matter of fact. 3-1, meanwhile, the count, and that's going to be ball 4 high. So now the Crabs runners on first and second with nobody out. That is the 4th walk in 3 innings for Schellenberg. And now the manager out to the mound. He's bringing the whole infield in to have a word. They have not helped themselves. A couple of errors in the game and then a bunch of walks. They're only down by a run, so it's only 1-0 at this point. But they want to let it get out of hand here. They've got runners on first and second to the Crabs with nobody out.
Every Sunday at the ballpark is the time for kids fun. After the game on Sunday, all the kids at the ballpark will have the opportunity to run the bases and high-five the Crabs along the third base line. That's every Sunday here at the Arcata Ballpark. Next up for the Humboldt Crabs, number 20, first baseman Ryan Myers.
Myers will be the hitter. Hit into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. He's already got a couple of home runs this season, and chance to put the Crabs well ahead here. Nobody out, first and second. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Hasse aboard on the air. Stole second, and then Burks walked. 0-1. Now the count to Myers. Slow roller on the hole on the left side and through for a base hit. Here comes Hasse to score to make it 2-0 in favor of the Crabs. Well, Myers didn't hit it hard, but he hit it hard enough just to allow that ball to scoop past the shortstop and into left field for the RBI. On the play, Brooks goes to second. And with still nobody out, here's Lehman. Aboard on an error by the third baseman in his first at bat. Brooks at second, Myers at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high and away. 1-0. Schellenberg now has 49 pitches in 2 innings, really. Not so good. Here's the 1-0. Misses away again, 2-0. Now there is some action beginning out in the bullpen for the Expos. Got a tall right-hander out there. Two and 0 the count to Lehman. And he taps that one foul over towards the Expos dugout. 2-1 the count. Looks to be, I'd say, around 700 people in the ballpark tonight, maybe a few more than that. Stands are fairly full, maybe closer to 8. 1 week of the season is already passed. Runner on second goes, and Burks will steal third easily. Again, another huge jump. That's twice now the Crabs runners have been more or less 3/4 to the base before Schellenberg even released the ball. So now first and third, nobody out. If he's not going to watch you might as well take the base. That was an easy steal for Burks. Meanwhile, the count's 3-1. And the pitch. Lehman hits a pop fly, shallow left field, shortstop going out. It's going to drop. Burks comes in. He will score to make it 3-0. Another softly hit ball that just fell where there wasn't anybody. And that gives the Crabs a 3-0 lead. So they are not hitting the ball hard off Schellenberg. But the Crabs getting some lucky breaks on where the ball's falling. That one just a pop fly over the shortstop Poisal's head, and he really didn't have a chance to get to it. On the play, Myers goes to second. And here's Blakeman. Blakeman popped to first in his first at bat. Myers at second, Lehman at first. Still nobody out, 3-0 Crabs. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, right field, towards the line. The right fielder giving chase. He's in foul territory, and he drops the ball. The runner's advanced, but I can't believe, I was going to say, that was a foul ball. So, well, that's not an error, but because he had a long run. But he should have had it. He had it in his glove. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Slider misses down and away. 1-1. So that was a break for the Crabs. That looked like an out. Still nobody out. 1-1 the count to Blakeman. Wyatt Tucker on deck. Crabs lead 3-0. Schellenberger walks and deals, and that's fouled out of play. High fastball. Blakeman couldn't quite get round on it. One and two the count. Runners take their lead. A glance at second, and the pitch. Breaking pitch, swung on and missed. A high breaking ball. Blakeman took a huge cut, but swung right through it. One away. That's the first strikeout for Schellenberg. So here's Wyatt Tucker, walked in his first appearance, and now that's going to be it for Schellenberg, I believe. Here comes the manager, Cedarquist, out, and yeah, he's signaling for the bullpen. So that it'll be Brett Solano, number 9, coming on in relief here with one out in the bottom of the third inning, and the Crabs up 3-0. They have runners on first and second with Tucker coming to the bat. So while he's taking his warm-ups, let's thank Crestwood Behavioral Health Center. Crestwood Behavioral Health Center in Humboldt County is all about community. If you're looking for a rewarding career, join their team and make a difference. Crestwood has been providing residential mental health programs at its Eureka campus since 1979. They have full-time and part-time positions available for LPTs, LVNs, assistants, and various staff positions. Visit them at 2370 Booner Street or find their ad in the annual Crabs program, which is not yet out. We don't have, I believe, an ETA on when that Crabs program is going to be released. To generally have it by opening day. I don't know, not sure what the holdup was this year, but Crabs are working hard to get it available to fans. We hope this weekend, I suppose. Thanks also to the Humboldt County Fair. The 121st Humboldt County Fair is right after Crabs season, starting August 23rd and going until Labor Day, September 4th. There's live entertainment, exhibits, 4-H animals, the ever-popular sheepdog trials, games for the kids, and all that yummy carnival food that everybody loves. Family-friendly and super affordable. The fair is fun for all ages. The fair is located in the Victorian village of Ferndale. Schellenberg, the line, not pretty. 2 and 3, 2 and a third innings pitched. He gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned. He walked 4, struck out 1, and the walks were his undoing. He actually didn't give up any hard hit balls at all. But the walks and the errors put runners aboard, and that cost him. So instead now it's Brett Solano, big right-hander.
Warming up on the pitcher's mound for the California Expos, number 19, Brett Solano.
Three 0 Crabs. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Expos. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Myers is out at second, Lehman at first, and there's 1 out.
Right now you're in luck. The Crabs serve tasty adult beverages from multiple different local breweries. To grab yourself a drink, you can head down to the beer stand next to the concessions.
Wyatt Tucker will be the hitter.
Behind the Crabs dugout for a different variety of options.
All right, so we're about ready to pick up the game again here with Brett Solano on the mound. Tucker has walked in his first appearance, and now the catcher, Nakamura, out to have a chat with Solano. Says his piece, and now he heads back for home plate.
Taking on the new pitcher is Crabs designated hitter number 18, Wyatt Tucker.
All right, Tucker steps in. Runners take their lead. Solano sets, looks at second, and deals a fastball down low. Pretty good fastball. 1-0. The 1-0 swing and a miss. 1-1. That was a good fastball, and Tucker couldn't catch up with it. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses low. It's 2-1. Two one, swing and a miss again with the fastball. And again, Tucker was late on it. So now the count's 2-2. The 2-2. Line in a shallow center field. Center fielder coming in. He will make the catch. Throw back to second is offline, and that's going to get past everybody. And the runner's going to go to third. The throw to third is not in time. So another error on the part of the Expos, this time on center fielder Warkentin. A good throw back to second might have had Myers, but he threw it way offline, and Myers was able to go to third easily. So it's a line out to center for Tucker, and that's a second out of the inning. But on the play, Myers goes to third on an error by the center fielder. And here's Chase Fernland. So runners on the corner. Oh, actually, both runners advanced. So here's Fernland with two runners in scoring position. The Crabs leading 3-0, looking for a couple more here. And the pitch to Fernland is fouled directly back against the screen. It's 0-1. Third error of the game for the Expos, and we're only in the third inning. That's not a good pace. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-1. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, almost hit him. 2-1. Myers at third. Lehman at second. 2 outs. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball on the left side. Third baseman has it. Throw to first. Will end the inning. For the Crabs, though, they get 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left, and at the end of 3, they lead 3-1, 3-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. It is now the Crabs 3 and the Expos 0.
The Twins are up. What score? What's the score?
1-0.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Little crabgrass banner with some Paul Simon. Crabs leading 3-0 in the early evening here at the Arcata Ballpark. Top of the fourth inning, Poisal, Worthington, and Renteria will be the hitter.
Leading the California Expos into the fourth inning. That's number 1 shortstop, Logan Poisal.
Here's Poisal. Struck out looking in his first at bat. No runs, no hits, 3 errors for the Expos. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Misses high, 1-0. Najee Brush out for his fourth inning of work. Can we have the lights on, please? Thank you. And a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 misses down low, 2-1. The 2-1 swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, and that one hits him square in the back between the shoulder blades, and he's going to trot down to first. He's okay, but I can't believe that didn't really smart. Yikes. That was the fastball, too, and he just caught it right between the shoulder blades.
Next up for the Expos.
So that puts the leadoff runner aboard.
Number 11, Colton Worthington.
And here's Worthington. Struck out in his first at bat. Poisal takes a good lead over there at first. And here's the pitch. Fastball rise high. The 1-0. Fastball misses down and away. 2-0. Two and oh the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. At a hard fastball. 2-1. Runner over at first. Nobody out. Expos looking to get on the board here. The 2-1. High in the air to right center field. Giving chase is Burks and Blakeman. It's going to be off the wall. On his way now to third is Poisal, and they're going to hold the runners at second and third on a long, high double by Worthington. That ball just seemed to drift and drift and drift. There's no wind, so it was not wind aided. So that was definitely the hardest hit ball by either team so far tonight.
Second baseman, number 6, Andrew Renteria.
It's the first extra base hit of the game. And with second and third and nobody out, here's Renteria. So the Expos with a chance to get back in this one in a hurry. Trailing 3-0, but with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. Renteria aboard on an error in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball high and inside. Poisol at third, Worthington at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Ooh, fastball just misses high, I think. 2-1. The 2-1. Down and away, 3-1. So, Najee Brush getting himself in a heap of trouble here with nobody out, runners on second and third. And a 3-1 count now to Renteria. Eric Charles is on deck. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. Three and two the count. Here's the 3-2. Oh, just misses outside with a fastball, and that's going to load the bases with nobody out for the Expos. So a hit batter, a double, and now a walk. And here's Eric Charles, the left fielder, with a chance to put the big hurt on Anthony Najee Brush and the Crabs. Big spot in the game here. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Expos. Trailing 3-0.
Don't forget to purchase your 50-50 tickets from the ladies making their way around the ballpark. Be sure to buy both colors.
Hasse out to the mound now to have a word.
Double your chances on winning the big bucks.
It's like he's discussing tactics with the pitcher and the first and third baseman. I think he's telling everybody to come home on a ball hit on the infield. I guess. He's also moving the infield around a little bit. All right, now he's got the infielders where he wants them. Lehman is in on the grass at third. Here's Charles, left-handed hitter, and he takes a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Poisol at third, Worthington at second, Renteria at first. A tense moment for the Crabs. Najee Brush winds and comes home with a fastball again on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-2. To the count. Strikeout would be very helpful here. Here's the pitch. Oh, swung on and foul tipped. That'll be all for Charles on 3 pitches. Wow. That's a big out for Najee Brush. So here's Conley Biglione, the DH. He's not out of trouble yet. Biglione looks like he could Hit the ball a long way. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away, 1-0. Biglione also a left-handed hitter. Bases loaded, 1 away. Crabs obviously looking for the double play. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, line foul towards the left field area. 1-1 to count. A ball and a strike to count. Najee Brush winds and comes home. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-2. Biglione walked in his first appearance. He's in an 0-2 hole here. And the pitch. Oh, he just swings and gets a piece of it and fouls it off against the backstop. Close pitch. No choice but to swing at it. And 1-2 the count. Poisal at third, Worthington at second, Renteria at first. The 1-2. Tapped towards the mound, first base. Off the mound is Najee Brush. No play at home. He throws to first instead to get the out. The run comes in to make it 3-1. But they do get the out. So it's a fielder's choice. 1-3. Poisal scores. And the other runners advance. So now second and third.
Next up, right fielder, number 12, Alec Emergian.
Here's Emergian. That was a good play by Najee Brush. The ball was not hit hard at all. It was just sort of topped towards first base and in no man's land between the pitcher's mound and first base. Here's a breaking pitch that misses high. It's 1-0, and as he was going to get it, he kind of tripped up and fell down, but he had the presence of mind not to try to throw home and instead to get the sure out at first. So 3-1 now in favor of the Crabs. Tying runs in scoring position, though, and 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, throw down the third, behind the runner, and ooh, that was very close. I thought they had him. Meanwhile, the pitch was low. It's 2-0. Very close throw. Two balls, no strikes. Najee Brush winds and deals. Slow roller out towards short. Throw to first. Inning over. Well, I think Najee Brush and the Crabs are happy to escape that jam with only one run. There were no runs, there was a hit, there were no errors, and 2 left. And at the end of 3.5, it's 3-1 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Ba-ba. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth inning. Crabs leading 3-1. Crowell, Chung, and Hasse for the Crabs. Crowell lined to right in his first at bat. Brett Solano, the second pitcher of the night for the Expos, is out on the mound, and his first pitch is a fastball that misses low. The 1-0 misses down low, 2-0. The 2-0. High hopper on the left side. Third baseman cuts it off. Throw to first. Nice play by Pena. One away. Here's Patrick Chung. 0 for 1. Walked in the first inning. Ended up forced at third. Then he grounded a second in his second at bat.
Number 4, second baseman, Patrick Chung.
Here's the pitch, and he bunts at it and misses it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 tapper foul towards the Expos dugout. Oh, into the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high, 1-2. One-two is fouled down the left field line and into the Lord of the Flies area, as I call it. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They're going to have to throw down the first to complete the play, and they do for out number 2. First strikeout for Solano. And with 2 away, here's R.J. Hasse. Flied to right, then was aboard on an error, stole second, and scored a run on the single by Ryan Myers. Actually, I think it was Lehman's single that scored him. And the first pitch hits him. He's all right. He's going to trot down to first. So with 2 outs, there's a runner on first now.
Next up, center fielder, number 8, Jeremiah Burks.
Here's Jeremiah Burks. Walked twice and has scored 2 runs. He also stole a base. Runner at first, 2 outs. Solano sets, and there's a fastball that rides high. It's 1-0. One and 0, misses down and away. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Ground ball in the hole on the left side. Knocked down by the third baseman. Nice play. Throw to first is offline. That'll be an infield hit for Burks. Nice attempt by Eddie Pena to get to the ball, which is headed for left field. But the throw was offline. So an infield single for Burks. And here's Ryan Myers. Hit into a fielder's choice and then singled 2 on, 2 outs. Crabs up 3-1. And the pitch. Ooh, fastball misses, just missed hitting him. Ball and no strikes to count. Now he shakes off a sign. Now he's ready. Hase dancing around off second. Glance back there, and now he deals. Ground ball slowly up the middle. Over to second for one. He's safe at second, and everybody's safe. The ball was hit too slowly to get Burks, who was hustling down towards second. And Myers, also hustling, is safe at first. So that's a fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. And with the bases, FOC, as my great friend Hoke would say. Here's Devin Lehman. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 1-0. The Crabs have not hit the ball hard one time tonight. Almost every hit has been either a pop fly or a slow grounder or something of that sort, and yet they lead 3-1 and have the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. 1-1. That ball out towards second just skipped off the mound. It looked like it was hit off the edge of his bat and was hit so slowly that the shortstop, Poisal, really had no chance to get Burks at second. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, fouled out of play. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. Nicely blocked by Nakamura. 2-2 the count. Bases are loaded. Hase at third, Burks at second, Myers at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, down low, 3-2, and now nowhere to put Lehman. Big spot here. Count 3-2. 2 outs. Runners are going to be going. This is a huge advantage for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Runners take off. Line in the left center field. That is going to be past the left center fielder. That's going to roll. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. 3 runs are in. A stand-up double for Devin Lehman. And the Crabs lead 6-1. That ball was fairly hard hit. Marketon, the center fielder, made a rush for it and a dive. And as he dived, it skipped past him, and that allowed all 3 runs to score.
Number 14, Devin Lemon out there. Keeping things rolling at the plate. Number 2, right fielder, Kyle Blakeman.
Wow, 4 RBIs on the night for Lehman. Here's Blakeman. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and in. 1-0. 6-1 now in favor of the Crabs. That one busted it wide open. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled up against the screen. A ball and a strike now, the count. Tapper back to the mound. Toss the first inning over, but the damage is done. The Crabs get 3 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 4, they lead at 6-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. 6-1 in favor of the Crabs. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Expos. Nakamura, Warkentin, and Pena will bat here in the 5th inning. Anthony Najee Brush out for his 5th inning of work, now with a 6-1 lead. He got out of a bases loaded, no out jam in the 4th inning, giving up only 1 run. And then the Crabs came back with 3 of their own in the bottom of the inning, and now they lead 6-1.
Leading off for the Expos, number 8, the catcher, Yodai Nakamura.
Nakamura grounded to third in his first at bat. Najee Brush winds, and there's a breaking pitch that misses high and inside. The 1-0 fastball fouled out of play.
July 3rd, my family is going to be in right field because of my sibling's birthday party. Yeah, we do that every year.
1-1 the count.
But I can't.
And the pitch. High fly ball, foul territory, right side. First baseman Myers over, and it's going to fall out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Again, high in the air and foul on the right side. And again, Myers over to give chase. But again, it'll fall out of play.
Halfway through this inning, tune in. It's going to be the crab toss. Coming up next, the crab toss.
1-2 the count. Najee Brush winds and comes home. That one's hit high in the air, left field and deep. Left fielder giving chase. It's going to be, caught on a spectacular diving catch in left field by Chase Ferlin. Whoa, that was one for the books. Wow. That ball looked for sure like it was headed to the gap near the 394 sign, and Fernlin at the last second leaves his feet and makes a diving catch with his back towards home plate. Wow. One away. Yikes. Let's hope someone got that, a video of that. That was spectacular. One out.
Next up for the Expos, center fielder number 10, Michael Worthington.
Here's Worthington. Here's the pitch. Fastball line in the right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Over to get it is Blakeman. So Worthington has his first hit of the night. He's 1 for 3. Here's Pena. He's 0 for 2. Struck out twice, one of each variety. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss and a fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1, again, a swing and a miss, 0-2, and he's very close to his third strikeout of the night. He has just not been overpowered, essentially, by Neji Brush's fastballs tonight. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, and he just gets a piece of that one and fouls it up off of the screen. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's what they call the hat trick. 2 away. With Walkerton at first, here's Poisal. He struck out looking in his first at bat and then was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. Ended up scoring the only run of the game for the Expos. Walkerton's got a big lead over there, but I doubt he's going anywhere, down 5 runs. There's a hard hopper down to third. They're going to go the easy way to second for the force, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors. A runner left at the end of 4.5. 6-1 in favor of the Crabs. This is a spectacular Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE.
It's the Crabs 6, the Expos 1, and time for the crowd toss. Due up in the crowd toss, Team 1, Bill Mooney and Lincoln Newman. Team 2 is Ashton and Charlie. And Team 3, your home of the Crabs, Kyle Watkins and number 13, Junior Davis for the crowd toss. As we get going here, join me in counting them off. We're going to have 10 tosses here. As they take their stance and they prepare. And here we go, the crowd toss. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark. Bottom of the order for the Crabs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tucker, Fernlin, and Crowell. Crabs are leading 6-1. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors for the Expos. Wyatt Tucker is 0 for 1. He walked in the 2nd inning and was stranded at second, and then he lined to center in his second at bat.
In fifth inning here, Wyatt Tucker.
And the pitch from Solano is in the dirt and bounces all the way to the backstop and almost over the backstop. Want to know the count. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1.
It's all right. You learn as you go. Sometimes these things.
Here's the 1-1, down low, 2-1. The 2-1 misses down low, 3-1. Grounded slowly out towards third base. Pena throws him out.
A birthday shout out to Madison Peters.
One away. Here's Chase Fernlin, who made what is so far, and maybe the whole season, what is so far the catch of the season, and may end up being the catch of the season. That was some kind of play out in left center field he just made. Meanwhile, at the bat, he's 0 for 2.
Happy birthday, Madison, from her homegirl.
Two groundouts tonight, and he pops one high in the air and foul and out of play.
Up at the plate for the Crabs, your left fielder, number 3, Chase Fernlin.
The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled out of play. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Fernlin with 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. The Crabs leading by 5. And the pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
I don't think it's up here.
Does special events have it?
I think so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He foul tip it. That got a piece of the catcher, and he's going to take a little walk. I think it was foul tipped, and he wasn't able to hold on. But that looked like it hurt. And Nakamura. He's all right. Back behind home plate. He gets a round of applause from the fans. Those catchers get really beat up back there. Foul tips, collisions. Not sure where he caught that one, but he went right down. He's fine now, though. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Couple of hops out to second base. Throw to first. 2 away. Here's Jack Crowell, 0 for 2.
Next up, shortstop, number 12, Jack Crowell.
And the pitch. Fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody on for the Crabs. 0-1 the Crowell. Here's the pitch. Down low. 1-1. Solano winds and deals 1-1. There's a fastball at the knees. Good pitch. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. So the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lights are on at the ballpark. And the next pitch is a liner out to short. Inning over. Crabs go in order in the bottom of 5th. That's the first time that's happened tonight. And at the end of 5, they lead at 6-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, Worthington, Renteria, and Charles. None of whom are ever going to dance again if they can't come back in this ball game. Six runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors for the Expos. Anthony G. Brush is out for his 6th inning of work. He has thrown, 77 pitches so far tonight. 29 balls, the rest strikes. Here's Worthington. He's 1 for 2. Has pretty much the only hard hit ball. He's got the only extra base hit in tonight's game. Wait, that's not true. He has 1 of only 2 extra base hits in the game. And here's the pitch. He looks at a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he took something off on a slider and had him way out in front. 0-2. That was a wicked pitch. He hasn't thrown that. I think that's maybe the only second time he's thrown it all night. That was wicked. Filthy, as they say. Sick, as they say. The 0-2. Popped in the air, shallow center field. That is going to drop in front of Burks for a base hit. Second hit of the night for Worthington. And here's Renteria, bored on an error in the 2nd inning and then walked and was stranded at 2nd in the 4th. From the set, here's the pitch. Fastball away. It's 1-0. That one might have crossed up Hasse. He's headed out to the mound to speak with Najib Brush. All right. He has clarified his position. And now we're ready to go. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away, 2-0. Two-zero pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. Nice pitch. 2-1. Two on, swing on and miss. Big cut there, and he couldn't catch up with the fastball. 2-2. Najee Brush has been overpowering with the heat. Two and two the count. Runner takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Should be two. He shuffles to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. Nothing to do about that. The ball was not hit hard enough. Ultimately, for the double play, they get to force at second. 6-4. So Worthington's out. Renteria aboard on the fielder's choice. So with one out and runner on first, here's Eric Charles. He has struck out twice tonight. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed. Looked like he took a little bit off it. 0-1. The 0-1 down in the dirt, 1-1. One and one the count. Fastball low and away, 2-1. Just missed with that. Najee Brush sets, looks at first, and deals. Fastball high, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Low. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one out. That was the 90th pitch of the game by Najee Brush. And now there is a pitcher beginning to warm up in the Crabs bullpen. Here comes, is that Ciccone out to the mound, or is that Eric? I mean, is that Robin? That looks like Robin. So a conference out on the mound as the pitcher in the bullpen begins to loosen up. Playing a little catch out there. First and second, one out. The Crabs are leading 6-1. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Biglione. This is number 13, Sam Romero. Big Sam Romero, right-handed hitter with runners on first and second, and only one out. Expos trying to get back in this game, trailing 6-1. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. Romero looks like he's probably about 6'5" or 6'6". Here's the 0-1. Oh, slider on the outside corner. What a pitch. 0-2. Nice. G. Brush worked his way out of a bases-loaded jam, giving up only 1 run in the 4th. Here he's got runners on first and second with only 1 out. But he's 0-2 now on Romero. Here's the pitch. Oh, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Nice job. 2 away. Wow. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 now for Najee Brush. And he has been overpowering. He's been a little wild at times, but for the most part, he has been just overpowering tonight. Here's Emergian, struck out looking and then grounded to short. Here's the pitch, and he grounds out to short. This should end the inning. They shuffle the second for the force, and it will. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left, and at the end of 5 1/2, the Crabs are up 6-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Lay your weary head to rest.
I wish I could. The trifecta would be to watch the game and play by, and then have the Giants on the radio. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning with the Crabs up 6-1. It'll be the top of the order for the Crabs. Chung, Hasay, and Burks against Brett Solano, who is out for his 4th inning of work. Solano into the windup, and here's the pitch to Chung, and it's a fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. Patrick Chung is 0 for 2. He walked in the first and stole a base, but ended up being forced at third, and then he grounded to second and then struck out. Here's the 0-1. He's out in front of that one. Solano took something off, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 grounded foul and knocked down by the third base coach. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Hasay on deck. And Burks to follow. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him. So Chung goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight to Solano. And with 1 away, here's Hasay. Fly to right, aboard on an error and scored a run in the 3rd. And then he was hit by a pitch in the 4th and ended up scoring a run in that big 3-run inning. Here's the pitch. And he takes a breaking pitch over the heart of the plate for a called strike. Oh, and 1 to count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there at the knees, and quickly it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch sails outside. A ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Grounded towards third. Backhanded play. Long throw is in time. What a play by Eddie Pena on a ball that was smashed down the line. he had to go behind the bag and throw from the edge of the grass. The throw was high, but a good job by Worthington to bring it down and tag the runner. Nice play all the way around by the Expos there, and there are 2 away. We've seen some fine defense tonight. Even though there have been a few errors, we've seen some great defense. That was a good play right there. Here's Burks. Burks has walked twice and singled. He's scored 3 runs. Here's the pitch, and it's down and away. It's one. He's also stolen a base, so he's had a fine evening at the bat. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled out of play. One and one. Ooh, there's a fastball that catches the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes now on Burks. The 1-2, grounded hard out towards short. He bobbles, he drops, and that's going to be an error on the shortstop. Poisol. The ball was hit fairly hard. Poisol had to go to his left to field it, but it kicked off the heel of his glove. And by the time they recovered, Burks, hustling down to first, was safe. 4th error of the game for the Expos. And here's Myers. Myers hits one high and foul and out of play. Ryan Myers tonight hit into a fielder's choice in the first, then he singled in the third and was stranded at third, and then he hit into a fielder's choice and scored in the 4th. He's got Burks over at first with 2 away. Burks with a good lead over there. 0-1 is the count from the set. Solano looks in and deals a fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. Right-hander now is warming in the Expos bullpen, and another right-hander warming in the Crabs bullpen. And I saw them. There's a breaking pitch down and away. The Crabs congratulating Najee Brush as he came off the mound last inning, so I think that was probably his last inning of work. He had thrown over 90 pitches by the time the inning was over. So 1-2 the count now to Myers. And the pitch. Oh, right down the middle with a called strike 3, and that'll be it. No runs, no hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 6, Crabs are up 6-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Bump, bump. They did win? Oh, they lost. Really? So it's 3-1?
Yeah.
And Cleveland won last year.
Yeah. I hate both teams, so I don't care.
Oh, I see.
I'm a Kings fan. I don't like the Warriors, but I don't like the Cavs either. So.
I see. But aren't the Warriors like closer as far as like at least they're California?
I've been a Kings. My grandparents live near Sacramento, and I've been going to games since I was little.
I mean, Ohio went red in the last election.
Yeah.
You know.
10, 5. Go.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 7th inning. Lehman, Blakeman, and Tucker for the Expos, and I believe we have a new pitcher, don't we? No, is that still 24? Is that still Najee Brush? Oh, he is coming out for another inning of work. He has thrown 94 pitches. So he's got to be close to his limit, but he is going to come out for the 7th inning. Nakamura, Marketing, and Pena will bat for the Expos.
Leading things off into the 7th inning, Expos number 8, Yodai Nakamura.
Yodai Nakamura to lead it off. He's the catcher in tonight's game. He's 0 for 2, grounded to third, and then flied to left. And the pitch rides high for a ball. It's 1-0. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 1 run, 3 hits, 4 errors for the Expos. Here's the 1-0, and there's a fastball down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Ooh, blew the fastball past him. A big cut from Nakamura, but he comes up empty. It's 2-1. Darkness has descended on the ballpark. 2-1 pitch. Popped high in the air and out of play. 2-2.
Well, it's Beerman Carl Pellet's giving us a sign of the times. Last call, folks. Last call to get that beer.
Two balls, 2 strikes, the count. Here's the pitch. Slow tapper down to short. Coming in on it is Crowell. Throws on the run to get him for out number 1. Here's Warkentin, the leadoff hitter in tonight's game. Line to first. Grounded out to first base. And then singled in the 5th. So he's 1 for 3. And Gene Brush rocks, and there's the fastball again. This time misses away. The 1-0. Oh, fastball that time on the outside corner, and it's taken for a strike. One and one. Ooh, the fastball their time backs him off the plate. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. Crabs leading it 6-1. First of 3 with the Expos up from the Central Valley. Two pitch. Lined in the center field for a base hit. Didn't hit it hard, just over second base. And Warkentin is aboard for the 2nd time tonight. And here's Pena, who has struck out 3 times. Once looking, twice swinging. He has not been able to catch up with Najee Brush's fastballs. Kind of rooting for him to put the ball in play here. Warkentin over at first. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Warkentin bluffed going to second, but I can't believe he actually would be trying it down 5 runs in the 7th. Maybe. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high and away, 1-1. One and one the count. In the dirt, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Two and one.
727. Thank you. Got it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. $727 folks at the ballpark tonight to watch the Crabs take on the Expos. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play.
Final attendance figures for tonight's series opener to the Expos. 727 of you beautiful baseball fans.
2-2. Runner takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Oh, hits him. Second hit batter of the night in the same spot, right between the shoulder blades. He's fine, hit into first, but again, that had to hurt. Well, I said I wanted Penny to make contact, but I didn't mean physically with his person. I meant with the bat. But I bet he prefers that to striking out again. That is going to be it now, though, for Najib Brush, as a new pitcher jogs in from the Crabs bullpen. Let's see who this is. .44. 34. Becker. And he must have just joined the team, I believe. This must be, what's his first name? Matt Becker. And I believe he just joined the team. Am I right about that? I don't think he's played yet this season. Matt Becker. Right-handed pitcher, wears number 34. And he's not, I'm pretty sure he has not pitched yet this season. He is a student at College of the Redwoods, and no, he has pitched. He has pitched. I'm sorry about that. He has pitched. Oh, I see. Okay. So he has one appearance, and he struck out. Let's see, 4 batters. These new stat sheets are extremely hard to read. I don't know why. We have a new stat sheet, and it's got like everything on it except what I want to know. But he has pitched. Innings pitched, is that on here somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, innings pitched, okay. 3 innings pitched, he struck out 4 batters. He gave up 1 run. So right-hander Matt Becker on in relief of Anthony Najib Brush, who leads with 9 strikeouts and a 6-1 lead, looking for his second win of the season. And so Matt Becker out on the mound for the Crabs. So a great pitching performance by Najib Brush. Just overpowering fastballs tonight against the California Expos, and for the most part they were completely unable to catch up. But he gave up the hit and the hit batter here in the 7th inning with 1 out, and that was it for him. And so here's Becker. Poisal will be the hitter. Poisal was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning. Before that, he struck out looking, and then after that, he hit into a fielder's choice. Warkentin at second, Pena at first. 1 out, 6-1 Crabs. Becker looks at second and deals on the outside corner with a fastball for a called strike. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Becker does not throw as hard as Najib Rush. From the set, he looks at second and now steps off as Warkentin is dancing around out there. One and one the count, one out. First and second, here's the pitch. Foul tipped, 1-2. Hasse heads out to the mound. Now he heads back behind home plate. All right, a ball and 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch. Way outside, and it trickles away from Hasse, and that's going to allow the runner on second to move to third. A wild pitch. So first and third now with 1 out. 2-2 the count. And Becker deals down low, and the count goes full. So he's a pitch away from loading him up. Three and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down towards third. It's off his chest. He bobbles. He's going to throw to first for the out. Meanwhile, the run comes in to score, and the runner at first advances to second. Could have had a double play there, but Lehman couldn't get a grip on it. He did a good job to recover after the ball bounced off his chest and at least get the out at first. So it's 6-2 now in favor of the Crabs. No error on the play, obviously.
Next up for the California Expos, first baseman, number 11, Colton Worthington.
And with 2 away, here's Worthington. 2 for 3. Struck out, doubled, and singled. Runner out at second, 2 outs. He takes a fastball high. Six to 2 in favor of the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Now he steps off and gestures towards second. Nobody's covering, so there's no throw. And the pitch. Ooh, fastball misses inside. Two and 0 now, the count to Worthington. Here's the pitch. High in the air to left field. Deep, going back. Back. It's off the fence. Here comes the runner to score from second, and that's a stand-up double. That's his second double of the night and third hit of the night for Worthington, and that makes it 6-3 now in favor of the Crabs. So the Expos getting back in the game here. With 2 runs in the 7th.
Number 6, Andrew Renteria.
And here's Andrew Renteria. 0 for 2 with a walk. Worthington out at second now with 2 outs. Hit that ball a long way off the fence above the 343 sign, and he pops one high in the air to right field. Coming in on it is Blakeman, and he has it for out number 3. But the Expos get 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left, and at the end of 6.5, it's 6-3 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE.
7th inning in stretch time.
Now it's 4-0 Twins.
Twins. Who started?
Really? More for the for the Giants.
10, 5. Go.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. 6-3 now in favor of the Crabs in the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Lehman, Blakeman, and Tucker against Brett Solano, who came in relief in the 3rd inning and has pitched fairly well since then. Had a little trouble in the 4th. Not all of his making. But then since then has settled down and has kept them in the game. And now they only trail by 3, having plated 2 runs in the top of this frame. So here's Lehman. 2 for 3. He has a single, a double, and was aboard on an error. And the first pitch to him is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors for the Expos. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and in. 1-1 is the count. The 1-1 fouled out of play, 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got him. 1 away here in the 7th. Here is Blakeman, 0 for 3. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts now for Solano. And here's the pitch. The breaking pitch rides high. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball rides high. 2-0. And the 2-0 is down low. So suddenly it's 3-0 on Blakeman. None of these pitches were close. 3-0 the count. There's a strike. 3-1 now. And 3-1. Down low for ball 4. That is the first walk issued by Solano. He also hit a batter. Here's Wyatt Tucker. 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Whoa, over his head, and it hit his bat. Oh, they're going to award him first base, but I don't think it hit him. From up here, I could see very clearly it hit the bat, not the batter. The umpire is going to award him first base, but it didn't hit him. It hit the bat. And now they're going to call him back. That's exactly right. Yeah, that was not a hit batter. That was a terrible pitch, and it did hit something, but it hit the bat, not the batter. So it's a strike. That's one way to get strikes, just aim for the bat. So 0-1 is the count to Tucker.
And her mother is reportedly in the stands too. Happy birthday, Courtney.
So 0-1 the count. Blakeman over at first. There's one out. The Crabs are up 6-3 in the bottom of the seventh. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there on the inside corner for a called strike. It's 0-2.
Up to the plate, number 18, designated hitter, Wyatt Tucker.
The 0-2 in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch misses inside with a fastball. 2-2. Chase Fernlin is on deck. One out. Blakeman over at first. 2-2 to count to Tucker. Here's the pitch. Down low, and it's full. The runner goes. 3-2 is tapped down to second base. The only play will be at a first, and that was a good idea on Blakeman's part to take off. He goes to second on the fielder's choice. And with 2 away, and Blakeman now in scoring position, here's Fernlin.
Next up for the Crabs, left fielder, number 3, Chase Fernlin.
Fernlin has grounded out to second twice and grounded out to third once. He's got a chance to pad the Crabs' 3-run lead here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, nicely blocked by Nakamura. A ball and a strike to count. One and one to count. Here's the pitch. Popped foul out into the stands. One and 2 is the count.
Kids and adults, please refrain from chasing down foul balls. We have paid staff members that are out and about gathering them up for future batting practices. Thank you.
Ball and 2 strikes now is the count to Fernlin. Blakeman out at second, 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Down low, it's 2-2. Solano now up to 83 pitches in the game. He came in the 3rd inning in relief. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to third. The throw down there is not in time. He had that stolen by a huge margin as the pitch sails outside. Yet again, a Crabs runner with a huge jump. With 2 outs, it's not that great of an achievement. You know, it's not. It doesn't add that much to the Crabs' scoring chances. It'll still take a hit. The only thing now is a wild pitch or an error would score him, whereas before it would have taken a hit. But 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's in on the hands, and he rolls it out towards third, and that should end the inning, and does. No runs, no hits, no errors. A runner left at the end of 7. It's 6-3 Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, top of the 8th inning. Crabs leading 6-3, and you'd be crazy not to join us this weekend for more Crabs Expos baseball. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, these two teams will meet here at the Arcata Ballpark, and then Sunday, we are hoping for good weather. Not sure we're going to get it, but anyway, 12:30 ball game. Meanwhile, it is 6-3 here in favor of the Crabs. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors for the Expos. Matt Becker is out for his 2nd inning. And he will face Eric Charles, Sam Romero, and Alec Emerzian. So here's Charles. And the first pitch to him is a fastball down and in. It's 1-0. Charles is 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts and a walk tonight. Here's the 1-0 to Charles. Hammers that one down the right field line, giving chases Blakeman, and he puts it away for out number 1 near the line. Ball is not hit quite as hard as I thought. One away. Here's Sam Romero, came in as a pinch hitter in the 6th inning. In a big spot in the game, he had runners on base. Came in as a pinch hitter for Biglione and looked at 3 pitches. And that was it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Down and away, 2-1. And the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Whoa. High and inside, 3-1. No action in either bullpen. 3-1 to count. Lined into left field. He started in on it, did Fernlund, and now it's going to go over his head and roll all the way to the fence. On his way to second now is Romero. Here comes the throw, and he's in there with a head-first slide. Well, Fernlund misjudged that one. It was hit right at him, and they say that the outfielders say that that's one of the hardest balls to judge when it's hit right at you, and he misjudged that. It went right over his head and rolled all the way to the wall. So it goes as a double for Romero. And here's Alex Emergian. Struck out, grounded out, hit into a fielder's choice. 0 for 3. 6-3 in favor of the Crabs. And a swing and a miss at a slider down and away. It's 0-1. Expos here in the 8th inning, trying to creep within a couple of runs. They have fought hard all night, have the Expos. Giving the Crabs a good ball game. Here's the 0-1, and that one breaks down and away, 1-1. One and one the count. And the pitch. And he bounces that one up there. Nice block by Hasse. 2-1. The 2-1 again in the dirt, and it's 3-1. So none of these pitches have been close in this at bat. And now Hasse goes out to speak with Becker.
Tonight, Crescent City's Little League A's watching the game from left field above home plate.
Three and one is the count. Runner out at second, one out. Top of the 8th inning. Becker sets and deals. Fouled out of play. Three, 2. High pop up on the infield. And it's caught by Chung out at second for out number 2. That was one high pop fly. So here's Nakamura, 0 for 3.
Next up, Expos catcher number 8, Yone Nakamura.
Oh, no, it's a pinch hitter. This is number 2. He is not on the sub list.
Number 2, Kenny
Kenny Reardon. Right-handed hitter, and he hits one high and foul, and it's off the booth. I don't know why that's happening this season. All of a sudden, that never happens. And it's happened 3 times this year in only a week, and I think it's maybe happened 3 times in the 20 years that I've been broadcasting the games for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 1-1.
Keenan Reardon up on the plate, number 2.
Keenan Reardon, right-handed hitter. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Popped up, foul behind home plate. Catcher coming back, and Hasse has it for out number 3. No runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 8, Crabs 6, Expos 3. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 1480 KGOE.
Lead 6-3 against the Expos.
Rams.
New pitcher. Tim Linsky?
All because I said the name wrong.
No, because of his hair.
No. Yeah, they're calling the group.
Oh.
21. Esteban Lizaola. Welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on the mound for the Expos. It's left-hander Esteban Lizaola, number 21. Got the Timmy Lincecum duo out there. He will face Crowell, then Chung and Hase, with the Crabs leading 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. So this is Matt. So he's in relief of Brett Solano, who did a good job to keep the Expos in the game, essentially. Keep the game close. Give the Expos a chance to get within 3. So this is Esteban Lizaola. All righty.
Taking the mound for the Expos, relieving pitcher Brent Solano is number 21.
So third pitcher of the night for the Expos, and here we go. We have a new catcher, by the way. The Reardon, who came in for Nakamura as a pinch hitter now, is in the catch. All righty. So here's Crowell, 0 for 3. Line to right, grounded to third, and line to short. He takes a pitch down and away for ball 1. Lizaola's next pitch is a fastball in there on the inside corner for a called strike. 1-1. Lizaola, kind of a 3/4 sidearm left-hander. Here's the 1-1, and that one's grounded slowly out to second base. Should be an easy play, and it is. 1 away. He's more than 3/4 sidearm. He's almost flat sidearm. So 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Patrick Chung. He's 0 for 3 with a walk and a stolen base. Lizaola rocks, and here's the pitch, and there's that fastball down low and away, 1-0.
At bat, second baseman number 4, Patrick Chung.
The 1-0. Fastball again low, 2-0. Two and 0 is way outside and in the dirt. 3-0.
Giants lose 4-0.
3-0 pitch. Ball 4 inside. So Chung's aboard with 1 out. Giants have lost tonight to Minnesota 4-0. Matt Moore taking the loss. I don't know who got the win. Here's Hasse. And the first pitch to Hasse is swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Mitt. Catchers and first basemen have mitt. Everybody else has a glove. 0-1 the count. And the next pitch is a fastball down and away. 1-1. One and one the count. Runner takes his lead. Look at first. And he deals. Swung and a miss. 1-2. Lizaola kind of slings the ball up there. He's real tall and he's got long arms and he throws it sidearm and it interesting effect to watch. 1-2 the count. Sort of cross seam, and there's the called strike three on the outside corner. That was a good pitch. And that's it for Hasse. 2 away. So it looks like he's throwing the ball completely across his body, and the ball looks like it's moving in on right-handed hitters. Here's Burks. They have not gotten him out yet tonight. He walked in the first, then he walked in the third, then he singled in the fourth, then he was aboard on an error in the sixth. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball away. It's 1-0. He has scored 3 runs, and he has stolen a base. The 1-0. This is high and away, 2-0. Runner takes his lead. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ooh, did he go around? No, nope. They do appeal to first. And the umpire's not watching, so no idea. Trying to get his attention. No, he says. Here on Earth, we're playing ball. What you're doing out there. 3-0 the count. And the pitch. Ball 4. So Burks walked for the 3rd time tonight. That's the 5th time he's been on base. And moves Chung over to second. So here's Myers. He's 1 for 4 with a run scored. Chung at second, Burks at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black on the outside corner for a called strike.
Number 20, Ryan Myers.
The 0-1. Ooh, a big swing and a miss at a fastball down and in. It's 0-2. That was a good fastball. That's like that fastball that Madison Bumgarner throws, where he kind of throws it at the back foot of the right-handed hitter there. Very difficult to hit. 0-2 the count. And there it is again, and that is a called strike 3, and that will end the inning. Nice job by Lizaola. For the Crabs, no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, and 2 left. And at the end of 8, they're up 6-3. Stay tuned. Top of the 9th coming up. It'll be the top of the order for the Expos. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
You're the wrong kind of sinner.
No, no, no. New pitcher. Who is this? All right, welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. I think it's Jay Wagner. And that's his second appearance of the season. To close it out here for Najib Brush and then Matt Becker. So the third pitcher of the night for the Crabs. Wagner pitched great. I think it was a week ago, actually. I think it was the opening night, wasn't it? And he was, see if I can find him in my scorebook back here. Yeah. That was opening night where we went in extra innings, and he was great. In fact, he, I think, got the win, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he got the win in that game. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Did he come in? My stats are not clear. Hang on. But anyway, he pitched great. And he comes in. What else do you need to know? Look it up if you want to know. Yeah. Jay Wagner. He's pitched 3 innings. He struck out 6, walked 2, and didn't give up any runs. So it's Workington, Pena, and Poisal. Last shot for the Expos, trailing 6-3. And here's the first pitch, and it's hit in the air to left center field. On the run is Burks in the gap, and he's not going to catch up with it. That's going to be a stand-up double for Workington to lead off the 9th inning. Well, like I said, the Expos have fought hard all night. They're not going down here in the 9th easily either with a leadoff double. Here's Pena. He's 0 for 3, struck out 3 times, and then was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 7th. Wagner. Sets and deals a fastball down and away. Wagner's not paying any attention to Workington out at second because Workington's run doesn't matter. One and 0 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
4 strikeouts. Yeah, 4 strikeouts is probably going to be something else. Don't ask me why. Which is what it is.
Let's ask Siri.
It's just a whole baseball thing.
And now he steps off. Wagner does. Back on the mound, ready to go.
He already has a hat trick. 3 strikeouts.
1-1 the count. In the air to right field, shallow, coming in as Blakeman, and he won't get to it. It's going to drop for a hit. On the way to third now is Workington, and the tying run will come to the plate here in the 9th inning with nobody out.
Next up, shortstop number 1, Logan Poisal.
So here's Poisal, the shortstop. He's 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the 4th inning. Runners on the corners, nobody out. 6-3 Crabs. Expos making it exciting here in the 9th. And the pitch. Fastball down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Right down the middle with a fastball for a called strike. Two and one the count. Warkentin at third, Pena at first. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Wagner sets and deals 2-2. Oh, there's a slider that just misses outside, and the count goes full. That was a close pitch.
Did he pitch for us last year?
3-2. In on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. Oh, and dropped by a fan. He had it. Worst fielding fans in the world here at the Arcata Ballpark. 3-2 the count. Wagner sets and comes home, and that one's fouled out against the screen. So we'll do it again. A heck of a ball game here at the Arcata Ballpark. Crabs leading 6-3 in the ninth with a tying run at bat and nobody out for the Expos. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Inside, he's loaded him up, and that puts the tying run on base with nobody out for the cleanup hitter, Worthington. And all he's done tonight is doubled twice and singled.
Don't forget that every Sunday at the ballpark is the time for kids' fun. After the game on Sunday, all the kids at the ballpark will have
All right, bases loaded.
bases. High-five the
Crabs
along the third base line. That's every Sunday here
are at regular depth. They'll take the double play, obviously, if they can get it,
for the Expos.
as
11, Colton Worthington.
they're ahead by 3. Here's Colton Worthington, just the guy the Expos want up there with the bases loaded and nobody out in the ninth. He is the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Ooh, fastball high, check swing, and he went around, says the first base umpire, who was paying attention that time. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, that breaking pitch misses low. It's 1-1.
It smells like sausage.
A ball and a strike the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swung on and missed. He had him out in front a little bit, and it's 1-2. Warkentin at third, Pena at second, Poisal at first. 1-2 now, the count. Wagner obviously really needing a strikeout here. He's ahead 1-2. Here we go. A long look in. Now he sets. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off the screen. And so the tension builds. 1-2 the count. Here we go. Wagner sets. The 1-2. Oh, tap foul at the plate. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. So the count will remain a ball and 2 strikes. A good at bat for Worthington to hang in there. Crabs have had trouble with him all night. After he struck out in the second, he doubled, and then he singled, and then he doubled again. One and two. Wagner peers in for the sign. Now he's ready. And now time is called. Here we go, 1-2. Again fouled out of play. Bases are loaded. One and two. Now time again. Wagner taking a long time between pitches. And Worthington stepped out. Now he's ready. Wagner sets and deals. Swung and a miss, got him. High fastball. And Worthington kicks the dirt as he walks away in frustration. One away. Well, that's a big out. Now the Crabs can go for the double play to end it. Here's Renteria. Aboard on an error, walked, hit into a fielder's choice, and flied to right.
Next up, Expos second baseman, number 6, Andrew Renteria.
Warkentin at third, Pena at second, Poisal at first. One away. And now Wagner steps off the rubber as Renteria steps out of the box. Here we go. Wagner's pitch. Tap foul. Oh, and 1 the count. The bright full moon beginning to peek out of the clouds over left field. 0-1 the count. Oh, breaking pitch on the outside corner. What a pitch. Taken for a strike. It's 0-2. Wagner looking for the second strikeout of the inning. Now Renteria steps out. The fans pounding the seats, begging for that strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Oh, they set up outside and he just misses. 1-2. Now the moon has burst through the clouds. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike 3. Renteria knew it. And he will head back to the dugout. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Wagner. And with 2 away, it's the last chance for the Expos will be Eric Charles, the left fielder. He has struck out twice, walked, and lined to right. Bases still loaded, 2 outs now. The Expos have had their chances tonight. They had the bases loaded with nobody out in the 4th and only managed to score 1 run. They have been knocking on the door all night. They have not given up. They fought very hard. Here's the pitch, and it's in on the hands, and he fouls it over towards the Crabs' dugout. It's 0-1. And they're still not out of it, even with 2 outs. An extra base hit could tie the game. 0-1 the count. 6-3 Crabs, top of the 9th inning. Here we go. Wagner, a long look in. He sets. He comes home. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2, and now the Expos are down to their last strike. Big Sam Romero waiting on deck. 0-2. And now he steps off. And the umpire decides it's time to brush off home plate. Okay. 0-2 the count. Wagner sets. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. He strikes out the side to get out of a bases loaded, no out jam and end the ball game. Wow. 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 All right. Well, that was some ball game, folks. The line score for the Crabs in victory, 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. The win goes to Najib Brush. The save, his first of the season. Jay Wagner, some brilliant pitching after he got in a heap of trouble to end it. For the Expos in a tough loss, 3 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. They go to 10-4 on the season. The Crabs go to 4-1. Well, if you're not making plans to come out tomorrow night for tomorrow night's game, you're crazy. You want to come out and see that game tomorrow night and Sunday as well if you can. Till then, this is Benjamin Schaefer. It's been a pleasure bringing you Crabs baseball tonight. Have a great night. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Sorry? Yeah. Wow.
That was awesome.
All right, gents.